Standardized testing in China, a view from college students and recent graduates. Details of the survey. Initially, this video is to include the responses of teachers to a similar set of questions. However, only 2 out of 40 teachers responded. Since that didn't provide a good sample, and because I have little experience with standardized tests, even after 6 years of teaching in China, other than having chats with teachers, this video seeks to show the realities of standardized testing through the eyes of students. 39 college students or recent graduates within the past 2 years responded to an 11-question survey. Asked questions about their views on standardized testing, how they felt, how they were affected, if they think that standardized testing is effective. The results were somewhat surprising. We'll go through question by question. Do you or did you have to prepare for standardized tests? All 39 responded positively. What types of tests do you or did you prepare for? Junkao and Gaokao. Junkao is a test taken at the end of grade 9 in order to get into high school. Gaokao is the test taken at the end of grade 12 in order to get into college or university. Yueikao. Yueikao is a monthly test given in high school. Test for English majors and college English test. Professional certifications like teaching, computer, civil servants. Postgraduate exams in order to get into a master's program. How often do these tests happen? Middle and high school. Yueikao happens monthly. Junkao and Gaokao once at the end of either middle school or high school. College or university. Test for English majors once a year. College English test twice a year. Postgraduate exams once a year. Professional certifications once a year. Do you or did you feel pressure from your school to have to do well? 4 out of 5 felt a lot of pressure. Imagine high school and the Yueikao once a month. Imagine once a year tests in college or the work world. What can happen to you if you don't do well? Sadness, despair, being scolded by parents. Deeper sadness when realizing you might have to wait another year. Worry about getting into college or getting a job. Do you like preparing for standardized tests? Only 4 out of 39 said yes. 5 others said they didn't like it very much. 30 said no. Do students like preparing for standardized tests? Only 2 out of 39 said yes. Another 5 said they didn't like it very much. Which is easier to learn, to prepare for standardized tests or learning other material? 19 said other material. 11 said standard tests. 9 weren't sure. Reasons. Standardized tests came with guides. Other material, there was less pressure and it was a lot more enjoyable. Do you think standardized tests are a good thing or a bad thing? What do you think? 23 thought they were good or mostly good. 6 more thought 50-50. 7 weren't sure. Only 3 found it not good, bad, or very bad. Only 3 found it bad. Why? Do you feel that your school system is strengthened or weakened by standardized tests? Why or why not? 26 felt the school was strengthened. Policies to stop cheating. Fair playing field for all. Reputations of the school led to better teaching. Sets learning goals and motivations. 9 felt the school was weakened. Why strengthened? One student said strengthened because if a student fails in an exam, he or she will catch up with other students. Finally, the teaching quality of the school can be enhanced from the overall. Another said strengthen because it helps students improve their ability. Students' abilities are improved and schools are better. Yet another one said strengthen. It sets learning goals and motivation for students. Why weaken? One said students only study to the test and don't get real knowledge. The tests don't improve. They are kept in the same format, testing to the same level all the time. If you had a choice, would you do standardized tests? Why or why not? 29 said yes. 7 said no, 1 wasn't sure, and 2 didn't answer. Stunning. Conclusions. Students have to do standardized testing as early as middle school. Standardized tests dictate whether they will get into a good school, graduate, or get a job. On the whole, they think they are good, fair, and necessary. Most think it makes teaching better. Most don't like it and get mood shifts if they do poorly. Given the choice, most of them would still do them. Last thoughts, and I'm going to leave that to my Chinese daughter Dan. Dan is finishing her PhD at the University of Wollongong, which is south of Sydney in Australia. Question 11 revisited. If you had a choice, would you do standardized tests? Why or why not? Here's what Dan said. Sure, I would do. Looking back, that might be the only and easiest way for me to have a different life. The only and easiest way for me to have a different life. China, standardized testing. Good or bad? I'm not sure, but it's definitely the reality.